Hello and welcome back to the Ramblings of a Needlewoman. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about stitching and cross stitch. More exactly, what do you need to do a cross stitch piece? In its most simple form, what you need is a piece of fabric, needle, thread and a little bit of know-how, and this is where I'm going to show you what I've done. Now here I have, this is some leftover yarn. This is just some regular embroidery floss. It's a leftover, so hence the colours. I've cut up 2 lengths and I have threaded needles. I have one orange and I have one blue here. What you've noticed is I've actually folded the thread in 2, as you can see here. It's a piece of thread. What I like to do is, see here, and then we thread the needle. This is just regular embroidery needles. You can get them at most any craft store. I've seen them online as well. Now here you go. This end is looped and these 2 are free, and you see those are the shorter. So I'm just going to put the orange away for now. There we go. I'm going to show you a very easy thing called loop start. And this is a leftover piece of fabric called Ida. You see, it's a little bit different from what I was using in my previous video, which was even weave. Now, you can see here, I've just pushed the needle up here. Now, I see that short end came through there. Actually, I did it wrong. So I got an excellent example of showing you what not to do. Short end shorter, long end longer now. And again. Push it up here, you see in the big hole. Up. Now the short end is free. Down. Now flip it over. You see you have that loop here. Put the loop over. Pull the needle through, like such, and it's secure. There's no need for a knot, there's no need to do any fiddly bits, it's stuck there. So that's a loop start. I'm going to show you this multiple times, so don't fret. So did you see, let's see if I can adjust, here we go, a bit closer for you. Oops, sorry, here we go again. Just that here. And now it's to find that little hole on the side here and down, and hey presto, we have a single cross. I'm going to do this again. Push the needle up in the hole, down, little tug just to secure it, make it straight and even, up again and down. We have 2 lovely little cross stitches here. Now, if you want to do it multiple times, now watch this. If you're going to need, for instance, a row, I do it down and I push it back up again in the same process. Now, this is where it gets a bit fiddly. We can do it multiple ways. You can do 1 cross each down, or you can do a line, first of half, this is a half cross stitch, so you can do a line of half cross stitches down and then come back up with the other cross, so it makes, well, basically it makes a cross. But for now, I'm going to push this down here, so we have cross stitches. Up. So as you see, it's very, very easy to do. And here we have some cross stitches. Now you noticed I always put the first stitch from right to left and the second from left to right. Now this is a very obvious reason, and I'm going to show you why. Because it makes a very nice and neat and tidy if you do it, if you put all the stitches the same way always. If not, it can get messy, it can get a bit unneat. And if you're going to work on a big project, or if you're going to do maybe a gift or something you want to proudly display, and you don't want to get, you know, uneven or fiddly crosses. Now I'm going to do this. A single last stitch here. Oh dear, I see I stitched out of frame again. So sorry. Now I'm going to secure this, so flip it back over. You see it's fairly nice and neat. And this one, see, I just under one and under two here. I'm sorry, this is not easy to do on camera. And there we go, fairly secure. And hey presto, a line of cross stitches. Right, here I have two threads. They're just folded double. Now let's see, how long are they? One square here is 1 centimeter, so doing a very quick count, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So that makes 28 centimeters per thread because it is folded double. Let's thread them on. That's 1. And 2. Now you have two different methods of doing cross stitches. You can either do a full cross stitch and just keep going, or you can have half cross stitches and go back and fill it in with the second half. So let's see, how many stitches can we get out of each method using these two threads? Now bear in mind they were equal, 28 centimeters each. So let's see, first let's do the cross stitches in full. So going up and down, fasten with a loop start. There we go. And just go, basically fill it in. So now you see I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches. I pulled it up here and it's basically too short to do any effective stitching. So that was 9 stitches made out of that thread. And now for our next, let's do half cross stitches, starting at the same level. How many stitches do you guess we're going to get out of this one? You feel free to ask, feel free to question, feel free to wonder, feel free. How many stitches do you guess we're going to get out of this one, doing half cross stitches up and down? So there we go, finished there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you notice that tail is about the equal, actually slightly longer than the previous. And let's look at the rear. bit different. This is half cross stitches, and this was doing one full cross stitch each time. So you notice there is a slight difference, and you get more stitches out of your thread doing this, which is quite handy if you're going to fill in big areas or going to do quite a lot where it's convenient to do half cross stitches back and forth. So I'll reckon that's all for today, and I'll thank you all very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and see if we can't answer some of them at a later stage. Thank you and bye bye.